Hello everybody, welcome to Review a Day, episode number 89 for Friday, November the 21st, 2008. Hello everybody, welcome to Review a Day, the daily video blog where I review movies 7 days a week. My name is Leland Brungart and thank you very much for joining me. It's Friday, thank God. And I'm going to be seeing a movie today. I'm going to be seeing Twilight. I'm excited, I guess? I don't know. So look for my review of that sometime today or tomorrow. Also, I bought Venture Brothers Season 1 on DVD. I've never really watched hardly any Venture Brothers, but I've heard so many great things about it on podcasts and from friends of mine, so I'm very excited to dive into it. It was like $13 on Amazon for Season 1, so if you're a Venture Brothers fan, pick that shit up, dude. Don't waste your time. But the film I'm going to be reviewing today, I've put it off. I wasn't sure how I felt about it, but the film I'm going to be reviewing today is Sukiyaki Western Django. And this is the newest film from cult director Takasi Miike. Takasi Miike is easily my favorite Asian director. He's up there with Chan-wook Park, Old Boy, and Lady Vengeance. But Takasi Miike directed probably my favorite horror film of all time, Audition. I love Audition. It's a fantastic film. Sukiyaki Western Django, directed by Takasi Miike, stars Hideaki Ito, Masanobu Ando, Koichi Sato, I hate pronouncing foreign film names, and Quentin Tarantino is in this movie. He appears in it. Sukiyaki Western Django is a pretty typical, it's a tribute to really spaghetti westerns. This kind of lone gunman rolls into town. I don't believe he has a name. I believe in the credits he's listed as gunman. And he rolls into this town. There's two rival gangs. Back and forth have been battling for a long time. There's a love story between two people from the different gangs who have a son. It's very Romeo and Juliet. And I also think it's important to note that this film is actually, it was when I saw the trailer, it was billed as Takasi Miike's English language epic. This film is a Japanese film, and it's all in English. So if you don't like subtitles, I'm going to get into that a little bit later. But this film is interesting. I think a lot of people are really going to love this film because it has an incredibly stylistic and cool look to it. It's incredibly unique. It really mixes Eastern and Western. It has kind of a feudal Japanese tone to it, and I don't think that's so crazy because I think the feudal Japanese stories have a lot in common with Western. So I don't think that's super crazy. And a lot of people are really going to like that. He's really channeling Quentin Tarantino when he was directing this film, and I know he's in it, but it honestly feels a little bit too much. It feels like a little bit of a Kill Bill ripoff. But if you love Kill Bill, you'll probably love the style of this film. It's very much in that same vein. But really, for as unique as it looks and as different as it feels, it's really not that interesting. I'm surprised to say it. It's a really standard Western story. I think the kind of novelty of how different it is wears off very quickly. Happened to me within the first 10 minutes, and I was really pretty shocked. I also think the first, 3/4 of this movie is pretty boring. Nothing really happens. You really get the setup of the film very early on, but you don't learn anything more. The story doesn't really progress all that much. When it got to the end, I was like, when it gets to the gunfight, I was like, thank you. I'm excited for the gunfight. It's going to be cool. It's really not. It's a really standard shootout. Really not that interesting. I mean, compared to... considering how many great shootouts we've seen in films now, The Matrix, the John Woo gun battles that are just phenomenal. I think Shoot 'Em Up had better gun battles. This one's really lackluster. And this film really has a lot of style over substance. I know this is kind of nitpicking and it's dumb, but before the final battle, it starts to snow, and in seconds, the entire ground is white. But that's a nitpick. Another nitpick I have is I don't understand why this film was in... English. It really, a lot of these people you can tell aren't English speakers. They don't speak English very much. And I think a lot of the performances really suffer because of it. I ended up watching the film with subtitles anyways. And my biggest nitpick of this movie, which is stupid, but Quentin Tarantino is the worst actor ever. He is fucking terrible. He should not be in any film. He's okay in Planet Terror for the 5 seconds he's in, but he's wearing makeup in one part. He's like an old man who's like had a stroke and he's talking out of the side of his mouth. He's terrible. This film's interesting. I think a lot of people are really going to like it. I personally didn't enjoy it that much. I give it a 2.5 out of 5. I think it's a really respectable attempt, but ultimately, I think it's a pretty standard Western. If you guys are liking my reviews, make sure and subscribe. If you have any recommendations on any films you'd like to see me review, leave them in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow with a review of Twilight.